Is Chicago's fifth album a great album or not? Come on in and find out. Hey everyone, it's Robert from On My Turntable. Hoping you a great day today. It is Thursday. Another featured album today, Chicago 5. This fantastic album. I also have it in this box set that I'll describe in a moment. Yeah. Completed by Chicago, the rock and roll band with horns. These guys are so tight. They're so amazing. Formed way back in 1967. You got the amazing and underrated bass player Peter Cetera. Obviously, great vocals. Terry Kath, one of the best guitarists ever in that era. Also amazing vocalist as well. Robert Lamm wrote 99.9% of the songs that I'm going to be talking about. Also, great keyboardist, great vocalist on his own right as well. Lee Laughlin on trumpet, backing vocals. James Pankow on trombone, backing vocals. Walter Parazaider, saxophone, flute, backing vocals. And talk about a fantastic drummer, Danny Seraphine on drums. I'm really only interested in the albums. They put out a ton of albums. I don't know how many in total. I'm really only interested in the time period that Terry Kath was in the band. The late, great Terry Kath. Unfortunately, he would pass away. When did he pass away? Terry Kath passed away. He passed away 1978. Okay, unfortunately, he at age 31, man. He kind of in a Russian roulette type of thing. He thought his gun, he was a great gun fanatic. He thought it was unloaded, but there was one apparently in the chamber. He went like this and boom, he was gone. Just like that. But in this time period within Chicago, man, what a great contribution. What a great band. Their first debut album, I have it on vinyl. I have a lot of these on vinyl. I'm just going to show the box set. How many bands come out with a double album on their debut album? Fantastic. They came out with a second one, Chicago, another double album. Chicago debut was 1969. That was 1970. Chicago 3, 1971, another double album. And then they put out a 4 LP live set, live at Carnegie Hall. These guys had so many songs. So many songs. And then this amazing album came out, Chicago 5. Okay. I'll talk about that in just a moment. It was a single album. After that came another single album, Chicago 6, which again is maybe my third or fourth favorite album. These guys never changed their logo in the early years. Chicago 7 became a double album, another one. So Chicago 5, 1972, Chicago 6, 1973, Chicago 7, 1974. After that, I've listened to them. I don't play them often. You've got Chicago 8, 1975. Sorry. Chicago 8. Chicago 10, 1976. You've got Chicago 11, 1977. And this would be the last that Terry Kath would be on. And then they brought in Danny Day. What's his name? I don't know. Another guitarist in here. I don't even listen to this album. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about these other great albums. I'm here to talk about, let me put all this stuff back. I'm here to talk about Chicago 5. Okay. Yeah, Chicago 5. Man, right off the bat, Hit by Varice. Killer track. Starts out with this amazing drum beat. And then you've got All Is Well, which is another great track. Now That You're Gone, fantastic track. Dialogue Part 1 and Part 2 was really kind of one guy's more political, more thinking, which is sung by Terry Kath. The other half, or the other dialogue, is by Peter Cetera, who's kind of, yeah, whatever happens. But it's a cool track. While the city sleeps, you think it's going to be a nice slow track. It's pretty heavy, pretty almost dramatic in its sound. Of course, you got the big hit Saturday in the Park. Everyone's heard that track. State of the Union, another fine track. Goodbye, really good. The only one I don't really like on this one is Alma Mater. It's kind of a slower, beautifully sung by Terry Kath, but kind of a slower track. Not really, maybe not the right one to end the album on. Robert Lamb wrote 80% of this album. He came in with books and books of lyrics for these other albums that I showed you. So he came in on this. If you want to hear a fantastic bass player, Peter Cetera is highly underrated. We all know his voice. We all know the story that, he turned the band into a pop band eventually, along with David Foster, which was a shame. But his bass playing on this one is just fantastic, and it's so, the remastered sounds so good. And also Danny Serafin's drumming on this one. Remarkable drumming. The horns, there's a lot of horns on this one. Obviously Chicago, but there seems to be more horns, and they're prominent horns. Sax solos, trombone solos, trumpet solos. Not so many guitar solos, but when you get them, they're very subtle, but they're strong. He's more of a wah-wah type of playing on this one. So it's more of a horn-based album than it is a guitar-based album like some of the previous stuff. But if you want to listen to a fantastic album, definitely check out Chicago 5. Actually, their first 6 albums, because this one is not too far from it. Chicago 6. Pretty friggin' fantastic. So, there you have it, guys. There's my look at Chicago 5. Amazing album. Amazing album. And have yourself a great rest of the day. Love you all. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.